Get on Periscope. Lady Sunshine, nice to have you here. This is my New Year's Eve edition of Periscope, and I thought it'd be appropriate, as it is Thursday, to do a Thankful Thursday. So I'm just going to warm up and get into some details in a moment. If you're here for the first time, if you're watching the replay, by the way, thanks for joining me. And if you're watching it live, thank you for being here, especially on New Year's Eve. I'm doing it actually during the normal time of the Perry 10K Share-a-thon, but there isn't one today because it is New Year's Eve and we're doing random ones. Sarah, haven't seen you for a while. Nice to have you here. So this Periscope is going to be a sharing about 2015 and about 2016, and I may spin it into the area of relationship because, frankly, that's my business, and I'll tell you about that in a moment. But I really want to speak to some things, actually Periscope-centric, since 2015 was the year of Periscope. Well, it was the warm-up, and I will get to that one too. Before I do, I was going to invite you, thank you Sarah for jumping ahead. I was going to invite you, if you are here for the first time, first of all, make sure you are following me on Periscope, because I do have a couple of goals to reach. Actually, I don't think it's going today, but I'm almost at 1,000 followers on Periscope now, and almost at 500,000 hearts. So those two goals, if I nudge them up by the end of the week, or today, will be awesome. But in the meantime, I'd love to, except for the holidays. I've been choosing now to take holidays off for a change. Thank you. Happy holidays, Happy New Year to you too. I'm doing it now because most of my friends in the UK will be celebrating in about 2 hours. I've seen pictures of fireworks from, hello, good to see you, fireworks from New Zealand, from Singapore, from Dubai, I think, as well. So thank you for following me if you are following me on Periscope. Also, please share it with your folks and followers on Twitter and also in Periscope as well. And I'll get to the subject in a moment. So thanks for joining me. Again, my name is Barry Selby, for those who don't know me. I am known as the love doctor to my clients and my friends, and I am a #1 best-selling author. Exactly. Thank you for that. Did we talk about that yesterday? I'll share about that one in a moment too, Matt. Thanks for that. I am a #1 best-selling author. It's my book. I picture with a hat. Yes, I wear the hat, especially during the sunny days and stuff. Let me do it that way. Okay, it's above the comments. I do wear it quite often because when I'm out in the sun, this gets sunburned, even this time of year, because LA has a pretty harsh sun sometimes. But I don't get on the book. The ebook on my website is $9.95. The Kindle version on Amazon is the same price, or $8.99. And the physical book on Amazon or on my website is, actually on my website, it's $2 more than it is on Amazon. Shh, don't tell anybody. On my site it's $24.95. On Amazon I think it's $22.95. So cool, yeah. But the ebook you'll get right away. The only problem is the physical book takes a couple of weeks, and with holidays it might slow down, just so you know. So if you want the physical book, just know it won't be immediate. If you get the ebook on my website, which I'll give you the link. If you go ahead and read, I can go ahead and read about it, by the way. barryselby.com/book. That's where you find it. The ebook, the physical book, and the link to the Kindle, all there. All right. So there you go. Awesome. No, thank you. The book is for singles, couples, men and women. Just a quick plug for the book. I have been teaching from it in my Periscope broadcasts, and I actually have given away the digital version in various summits I've been on this year, which is actually added to my audience and list. Anyway, that's another subject. Let's get back on track. I want to speak today because I've been using alliteration. Yeah, but it's a fast read. It may be a thick book. It's 50 principles, and to be honest, the way it was designed, unintentionally, is the book is written for men and women. So the chapters are short because we as men have short attention spans. Honestly, I know this. So the chapters are fast read. And there's also note pages between each chapter because women usually like to journal. Seriously. It also knows the book. I mean, I didn't realize I was making this book so unintentionally designed for men and women. You notice the cover is pink and blue, boys and girls. The chapters say do have there's note pages in between the chapters because women like to journal. Often. Some men do too, but generally the feminine likes to journal, and they speak to the masculine and feminine in the book in some of the sections. So it's a fast read, and it's someone said it's a good bathroom read because you just pick up the book, open to a chapter, read it, put it down, and you're done. Because the chapters are distinct and they stand alone. Yeah, this book's actually got a lot of content. I should say a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? The way it's created, physicality was actually pretty cool. And I'm looking to see some folks showing up in the scope from the Perry 10K group, because this is the time we normally do Perry 10K Share-a-thon. It is my first ever book, yes. I didn't plan on writing it, and I'm still having a hard time admitting I'm an author, even though I see my name on the book. It's kind of like, I wrote a book. It's basically a distillation of what I thought. I do have a couple of more books possibly brewing. We'll see. No promises. And also, the audio version of this book is coming out in sometime 2016. I've got to create it yet. But I have a lot of people, particularly women, I don't know why, asking me to have the audiobook recorded with my voice so they can hear my voice regularly. So it's available worldwide through Amazon and through my site. Actually, Amazon has worldwide shipping, so yes, it is available worldwide. Published. It's actually self-published, so I publish it through Amazon. So the ebook from a website is immediately downloadable wherever you are in the world. It's just have an internet access. And the physical book is shipped most places from Amazon, depending on what country you're in. So if you're in the UK or Europe, it's easily shipped there, I believe. I think mainland China as well. Amazon's gotten pretty, out there. So, yeah. Anyway, getting back on topic. Thank you for the nudge. And by the way, it's good to see. I haven't seen you in my scopes for a while, so it's good to have you here. So the topic today is about gratitude. Oh, actually, thankful. And I've been thematic. I've been making my scopes thematic for the last month or so, using alliteration as a T. So Mondays are Man Up Mondays. Tuesday, I think, was Truth Telling Tuesday, something like that. Wednesday is Woman Up Wednesday. And yesterday's scope was a powerful one. It actually went 45 minutes because the questions and answers were amazing. Well, the questions were awesome because I got goodness responses, and the answers that came through landed well. So I was really grateful. That was a great scope, and I'm saving that one. I actually just sent the link to my email list because it was such a good scope. So today, just because it's New Year's Eve, I'm calling it Thankful Thursday, because I want to speak to 2015, looking back, and 2016, looking forward. And this will be for a lot of the replay viewers too, because a lot of people are out playing today. So yeah, that is cool. That by the way, there's also snowflakes in there somewhere. I think I did put winter in there as well. Did I? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, there's a snowflake. Yeah, there's a lot of. I love the fact that putting more emojis or emoticons in the heart side as you put in the right hashtags. So 2016 is one. I think Happy New Year also does the same thing. And also winter gives you snowflakes, Christmas gives you Christmas trees, Hanukkah gives you dreidels, birthday gives you balloons. Yeah, actually you are. Well, you're the only one watching online. There's nobody watching on the web yet. Interesting. Okay, well, you have. I want to say this. Thank you. Thankful Thursday. So, what I will speak to, and as I know as the scope will get out there, people will start logging in because I have a couple of automatic notifiers, I think is the one thing you do. They'll post to Facebook and other things too, but they don't always go VIP talk. Oh yeah, right, personalized. What's your question, sir? I'll answer your question. No, basically, my Periscope broadcasts do get notified to other social media sites, but it's sometimes take a few minutes to roll out. So I would say another few minutes people may join in, and we'll see. Then again, it might just be us. But let me want to speak to a couple of things. First of all, I want to speak to Periscope personally. It's changed my life. For those, if you're watching the replays, I want to speak to everybody, not just you, Shaq. I know that you're the only one watching live, but anybody watching the replay can ask the questions too, in their mind. Periscope came out in March 26th, I think it was, and Twitter brought it out pretty quickly, and I didn't get involved in it until July or August thing, and I had it because a friend of mine said to use it, and I had a false start. I didn't want to do it. I mean, I did it a couple of times and going, this is boring, and I put it away. And then another friend of mine, started a 30-day Periscope challenge, which I then jumped into, and it took off from there. And then the Perry 10K group and everything else too. The thing I want to speak to about Periscope, and I've become very much of an evangelist for it in a way, is Periscope is citizens media, is the way I've been phrasing it. Periscope is the opportunity for anybody and everybody who has the app and a smartphone and a wireless connection of some sort to share their thoughts. So thank you. It's been interesting sort of climb that way. So I'm just reversing it on the camera. Yeah, it's been interesting. It's funny. The first 100,000 took forever, it seemed, and then 200,000 was a bit quicker. Then 300,000 was quicker, and 400,000, and almost at 500,000, which is cool. But now they changed the policy. What they're using is trending now in Periscope, kind of like Twitter. So basically, it's about active participants in scopes, so more than one person helps. But thank you for being here. Better than the one scope I did where there was 0 watching online or watching live. That was a trip. But I do scopes anyway. I've done about 255, something like that right now. and I'm saving them so they're content. And say the one yesterday, which was for women, Women Up Wednesday, that was Ladies Stop Settling and Follow Your Heart was the topic, I think. And that was rich. If you get a chance to watch it, it's on my Catch archive. It's probably already gone. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate my followers supporting me too, and following and supporting my followers. It's an interesting dance of follower and followee in Periscope. What's interesting also, by the way, if you hadn't heard, Facebook Live just came out more publicly, because Facebook Live's been out for a month or two at least for celebrities and verified people on Facebook, which I'm apparently not. And some of my fellow Periscope users have been using Facebook Live now. And frankly, it's a great marketing tool to get people on Periscope. Because it's not very good compared with Periscope. Periscope's got some great tools in it, like the fact you can tap hearts, you can get notifications, you follow people back and forward, you can do landscape and portrait, and you can archive it other places. Facebook Live is really good if you just use Facebook. Otherwise, it's limiting. So anyway, I'm not going to get on that rant now. One, because I haven't got Facebook Live yet, so I guess I'm kind of peeved about that. But to speak about Periscope and where it's going in the new year. As I mentioned, I believe Periscope is like citizens media. It's an incredibly powerful tool. I've watched things. In fact, I just saw one of the people I follow earlier post a video about a hotel fire in Dubai, because they've had fireworks. I guess some fireworks went off the wrong way, and they set a hotel on fire. That's not on the mass media, but it's on Periscope right away. There was something about fires in Harbor Hot Springs when they had the Northern California fires about September, I think it was, or October. One of the people on Periscope went, well, yeah, we're all holding that space in light, and trusting nobody got injured. When they had Harbor Hot Springs, which is a major, like, spiritual, inspirational retreat center, was caught in the fires in Northern California. There was a guy on Periscope who went out there with his phone before the film crews got there and interviewed the fire chief, who happened to be on the scene, and it was basically on Periscope Live right then. One of the people I follow was around the Paris, when they had the Paris attacks, the terrorist attacks. Somebody I know was in Paris at the time and posted on Periscope. So, speaking about Periscope as a tool, as a medium to communicate well, it's powerful. Yeah, it's interesting to watch what happens on Periscope. There's a lot of people on Periscope going, no, look at me, and it's all that sort of goofy stuff. And frankly, that's my time. I don't want to waste my time watching somebody else's stuff that's not useful or entertaining or inspirational. And some stuff is entertaining in a way that doesn't work. So I've watched people play with Periscope as a means to get more followers, and it's not been pretty. And I've really been surprised. In a way, I was kind of like, wish I had more followers, like people I know who got 5,000 followers and millions of hearts. But the reason they got that is either because they're extremely attractive. Thank you. And that's why my mission is I want to give content in my Periscopes, not just talk to talk, because it's boring. And I'm boring myself if I do that. So I want to be able to give content and value. And sometimes it's provocative, which is fine too. So Periscope is a definite, it's a provocative device. It is a resource and a powerful tool for whatever you want to share. So use it wisely. So I'll say that. And where it's going in 2016, I know the Periscope Summit is next month in 3 weeks. It's going to be awesome. It's like a good escape tool. Escape is in what sense? I'm not sure what you mean by that. You can answer that question in a sec. Where Periscope's going is bigger and bigger. It was Apple's #1 app of the year in 2015, which is a good sign. And the future is bright. What can happen? There's lots of resources coming about. I know that Catch is being updated with new tools. Oh, escape tool. Ah, yes, I understand what you mean. Yes, it is. You get a chance to watch somebody else's life, somebody else's experience being in other parts of the world. Somebody called it a teleportation device, because you can transport yourself to anywhere you want to go by watching somebody else on Periscope, which is pretty cool. Speaking personally about 2015, 2016, this year has been, you know what, well, I guess it's a time machine. Certainly a teleportation device to travel to different places, different times. But yes, I guess with time zone differences, you get to see different times. So yes, like seeing nighttime scopes in Middle East when it's daylight and morning here in West Coast. So, you know, speaking to things about 2015, yes, I'm grateful 2015 is almost over. Beyond grateful. The stuff that happened this year that didn't work, I'm really willing to leave behind. At the same time, some really good things happened, planting seeds for 2016. So my personal exposure, speaking on scope, is to share how much I'm grateful for what happened in 2015 because of Periscope. The community of people I've connected with, people I know and become friends with over Periscope has been huge. I got to be on 8 telesummits this year. That was awesome. So those different telesummits were a really powerful way to express my message and to be reaching a new audience, which is wonderful too. At the same time, 2015 has been a lot of slog work, like working through the trenches, getting things done, and it wasn't easy and pretty. So I'm grateful that 2015's just about over in, 10 hours. Sounds so weird. But 2016 bodes well. I already have 2 telesummits lined up for the new year and some very big projects coming forward, and intentions and focus on travel and teaching and speaking in different places. Live events is something I'm looking at doing in the new year. We'll see how that works out. I spoke about this day before yesterday about, or no, it was email I sent to my list a couple of days ago about setting up resolutions versus intentions. I don't do resolutions, but I do have clarity of intentions, and I need to write those out today. That's the plan I haven't done yet. It's to write out intentions for the new year. Travel, yes. Speaking gigs, yes. Speaking on stages, other audiences, yes. In fact, I'm going to a speaker meetup on Saturday, January 2nd, which is cool, to open the doors for new things. Taking my book to the next level, which is going to be the audio version, definitely. Lots of things happening in the new year. Exactly. Resolutions generally die by the middle of January. Intentions can last as long as you set them up right and you focus them right, and go a really long way. I am putting my prices up in January too. So in fact, officially tomorrow, January 1st, my coaching goes up, as does my my online programs. So that was a promise I made to one of my mentors, and I just gave my list that commitment on Monday. So yeah, so 2016 is looking good in a lot of ways. A lot of people I know are looking forward to a new year, like wipe the slate clean, start again, new vision. I think I'm in the same boat. So in discount to our followers, well, basically my offers are available today at the same price they've been all year. So next year is tomorrow. So if you want to get in on my programs, if you want to get my coaching, seriously, you can get in my group, my private coaching. That's still available at the old prices to the end of the day. West Coast time. So if you're not in the West Coast, you get a few hours extension into the new year. But that's about the best I can do. I'm committing to put my prices up. If you're really committed and want to do it, I mean, my coaching, by the way, is available with payment plan. I have PayPal credit on the coaching page. So if that does interest you, you can get it on credit, PayPal credit, and that gives you up to 6 months interest free, or up to 2 or 3 years to pay it off in any other payment with interest. So that's a pretty good deal. That's only if you want to do the distance and do the 3 months coaching with me. The online programs, though, are for women. So I believe that you're a guy, so I don't want to presume that for you. Because your information doesn't show your name, just shows Shat Kicks. So I think you said before you're a guy, so that wouldn't work for you. But yeah, that's what I thought. But the coaching is for men or women, and that depends on what you're focusing on, what you want. So that's the deal. I think that's it really. I was looking to do more, and I was looking for some of my friends to be on Periscope, but they're all out playing because most of the friends I'm talking about are in England, and that's 10:20 in England. They're probably out partying already, getting ready for New Year's. So I'll catch them on Periscope probably tomorrow in the new year. So yeah, basically 2015, I'm grateful it is ending, completion. Lots of lessons this year, big ones. Lots of healing this year, big stuff too. And lots of big seeds planted. And I think 2016 is, thank you, you too, and enjoy the book when you get it. 2016 is absolutely going to be, I think, about harvesting the fruits of my labors from 2015. And planting new seeds and growing even bigger. So yeah, looking forward to 2016. Wish you well, happy new year to you, Sir Shaq, and to everybody else who's watching in the replay. Yeah, looking forward to 2016, and I will see you in the new year. I might do another scope later, we'll see. Depends where I end up going socially. Have a great time. Take care of yourself, and stay safe, yes. And definitely set some clear intentions for 2016. And if you need help with that, reach out to me. Okay? Take care of yourself. I'll be back on again soon. Love Scopes continue. See you later. Bye.